Hello everyone. Remember this one? I did these squares in my live last weekend and you were begging for instructions for it. I'm doing a cardigan for my younger child and it's I'm I'm, I'm doing it. So I have like the first panel done. So like the first like this side. So I still need another one of these and then a sleeve. I ran out of yarn because she changed her mind. First, she wanted a basic cardigan, but then she wanted a drop shoulder, like how do you call that? Oversized, oversized cardigan. So I need to do a bit more to be able to do that. These colors are like they're just so beautiful, and I am stitching them together with flat slipped it. This is so hard. I don't know how to talk today. Flat, slip, stitch, join. I have instructions for that. Don't know what's wrong with me today. I have instructions for that in my YouTube channel. And also, this is not ready, so I cannot offer you a full tutorial for the cardigan, but I will do that as soon as I get more yarn and I can actually finish like this part. But for now, I'm doing a bit more for the squares and I'm gonna make a tutorial for this one. I was requested to do a actual like a beginner tutorial, so this one will be a bit more detailed to what I usually do. So I'm trying. It's sometimes very hard to put myself in the shoes of a complete beginner, but I try to go through every step that I think someone who is just starting would be struggling with. So we will first go through all the stitches I'm using. There are only basic stitches and then this version of a puff stitch. But it's very easy to do this and it doesn't take too much time. Without further ado, let's start the square. And please bear with me if I will go through the stitches first. So if you know all the basic stitches, just skip over that and then go straight to the instructions. There are timestamps down there and I hope you like it. I don't have a name for it, so if you have, ideas, let me know in the comments. I hate to name any pattern. I'm always like, I don't know. It's hard for me. Like, I want to call it star, but I don't know if this is it a star. And I mean, like, there are actual stars I could do. So, but I don't know. Give me ideas. Thanks. But let's get to it. So we are starting with a magic ring. I do this way, and someone else might do it other way. But as long as it works, it's correct. So if you've seen another way of doing this and you used to another way, just keep doing that. But if you have never done a magic loop, I will show you how I do it. So you might use that and, get this thing done. So what I do is this kind of loop on top of my pointing finger, index finger. So the end of the yarn is on top and the working yarn is behind this way. And otherwise I have the same, I always have, so yarn is going over and I pull the yarn here where I keep my tension with my pinky. You also might have a different way. And when I have this, I will transfer it between my middle finger and my thumb like this. So the end of the yarn is here, the ring is here, and the working yarn is here. So I go like this. I go behind the yarn, I snatch the yarn, and I pull it through. That's why we end up a loopy thing in this one. That's a magic ring. And what makes it magic is that if you pull here, it grows, and if you pull the end of the yarn, it gets smaller. And the chaining is very simply, you have this one loop here on your hook. you go yarn over and you pull through. You are left with one loop again. So yarn over a second time and pull through. And a third time and pull through. And this is how it looks. So double crochet is yarn over, go through, loop or stitch or whatever you're working at, do another yarn over and pull it through. You will end up with 3 loops in your hook, and you will go yarn over and you will pull it through the first 2 ones. You still have 2, and you will go yarn over and pull it through the next 2 ones. And when you're left with just 1, you finished. So now we have 1 and 2. We do it again. Yarn over, go through the loop, yarn over, pull through. You have the 3 stitches here. You go yarn over and pull through the next first 2 one. You are left with 2. You do yarn over again and go through those. So now we have 3 through, and then you pull through both of the loops. But we will do one now, and pay attention because this will be done like 8 times in this round and then another 4 in a couple of rounds. So you will need this one a lot. So you go yarn over, and then we're looking for the first double crochet from last round, and we will go in before it and out right after it. So in before it and out right after it. So we are catching one of these double crochets on the hook. We will go yarn over and pull through, and then we are stretching a little bit so that we don't end up doing it here. So we need a little space, and we will do this 3 times. So yarn over, go behind, yarn over, catch the double crochet, yarn over and pull through, do some stretching here, then yarn over, catch the double crochet, yarn over and pull through, and a stretchy. And now you should have 7 loops on your hook, and we will do yarn over and pull through everything except the last one, so that we will end up 1 and 2, and then we will do yarn over and close this one as well. So single crochet is very simple. You have 1 loop on your hook, and you go through the stitch you are operating at the moment. You do yarn over, pull it through so that you have 2, 1, 2. Then you do yarn over and pull it through again. But let's get to it. So we are starting with a magic ring, and to the magic ring we chain 3. Then to this magic ring we will make 11 double crochet. So this will be counted as 1 double crochet, even though it's not a double crochet, but for our project it is number 1, so we need to do 11 more to have 12 in total. Go back to the start if you need to revise the double crochet as many times as you need to. I will show you every single stitch, but not slow motion in this video. So now we will take 9 more. And now we'll check, we have 12. So you should have something that is looking like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We have 12. And now we can close the ring like this. As small as you want to. You can leave some space if that's the look you're going for. I'm going to try to close it as much as possible. And we will close this round with a slip stitch. So yet another new stitch. So we will go through the first stitch of last round. I'll choose this one. So we had the 1, 2, 3. So I will go through this one you should have at this point, and if you don't, go back to the beginning and try again. And the round 2 we will start with 1 chain. So chaining 1, yarn over, pull through, and that's it. And now we will do the puff stitch, but we will do one now. And pay attention, because this will be done like 8 times in this round, and then another 4 in a couple of rounds. So you will need this one a lot. So you go yarn over, and then we're looking for the first double crochet from last round, and we will go in before it and out right after it. So in before it and out right after it. So we are catching one of these double crochets on the hook. We will go yarn over and pull through, and then we are stretching a little bit so that we don't end up doing it here. So we need a little space, and we will do this 3 times. So yarn over, go behind, yarn over, catch the double crochet, yarn over and pull through, do some stretching here, then yarn over, catch the double crochet, yarn over and pull through, and a stretchy. And now you should have 7 loops on your hook, and we will do yarn over and pull through everything except the last one, so that we will end up 1 and 2, and then we will do yarn over and close this one as well. So the magic is that this will turn the puff stitch this way, so these will not be on top, but the side will be on top, and that's how we create this nice shape here. This is the puff stitch, and it's done similarly every single time. So after the first puff, we will do to the next stitch, which is this one right after the puff stitch. Even though it is a little bit behind it, this is the next one. So we need to catch this one, not this one, but this one. It will be a little behind, but if you look from the top, you see that's the next one. We make 3 double crochet to that stitch, all to the same stitch. Three. Puff and 3 double. Then we will skip this one and make a puff stitch. This will skip this double crochet, so we will skip 1 double crochet, 1 stitch, and make a puff to the next one. Okay, yarn over, puff, 1, remember to stretch, 2 and 3, and again like this. So puff, 3 double crochet, puff, skipping 1, and then this time we will chain 1, 2, and make another puff right to the next one. 1, 2, 3, like that. So this is what we're going to do the whole round. Puff, 3 double crochet, puff, chain 2, puff, 3 double crochet, and so on. So 3 double crochet. And a puff. Chain 2. And puff straight to the next one. 3. More yarn. 3 double crochet. Puff, skip this one, puff to the next one. Chain 2. Puff to the next one. Three double crochet. Skip 1, make a puff. Last one of the round. And chain 2. This is what you should have now. These will go together. So you have like 4 pairs of puff stitch. And at this point we will need the white color. I don't got the green one because we will use it in the next round already. So I don't see the point of that. So I will just keep it there. So I will just make a simple change. Just create a loop. And we will make a slip stitch. This will stay here. And we take the stitch right from behind the first puff on the right side of the top of the puff. And we will pull this through both. This can be a bit tricky, but just tighten them up in a way that they stay in place. And then we will start this round with chaining 3. 1, 2, 3. And this will again count as the first double crochet. So this will be some counting, some skipping, but it's very simple, so just pay close attention. So this is our first double crochet, and our second double crochet will go straight to the next stitch, like this. Then we will skip this next stitch by making just 1 chain. And then we will make a double crochet to the next one. So skip that one and go for that one. And 1 double crochet to the next one. Like this. Then when we come to the part where we have the chains from last round, that's gonna be our corner. So I will call it corner. In this corner, we will make double crochet, another double crochet, we will chain 2, and another 2 double crochets. like that. So this will start to like make the corner here. And then we will start again. So we will make 2 double crochet, one for the right side of the puff and one for the left side of the puff. So you see the stitches here, 1 and 2. One and 2. Then we will skip 1, just like last time. So we will chain 1, we will skip this stitch and go for this one with double crochet and make 2 of them. This time both of them are on the right side of the puff. Then we will do a corner again. So this is now just repeating what we were doing. So corner, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then we will do 1 for the right side of the puff, 1 for the left side of the puff, skip 1 by chaining, and then 2 more, and then we're back in the corner again. Not too hard. Chain 2, more yarn, two double crochet, one to this stitch, then another to this one, then we're skipping again by chaining 1, then double crochet, another one, and then we're in the corner again. As we have 1 loose stitch here, you may have to, you know, put your finger here to keep it tight. Double, double, chain 2, more doubles, 1, oh no, ooh. And another one, and that's it with the white one. So you can cut the white, leave the stitch here, don't lose it, but you can cut it. The white part is now done. So we will take the green one back in our hands. And now we will again slip stitch this one to here. So just through, I will need this stitch. So I will use this one to slip stitch this on place. So again, if you don't remember the stitches, just go back to the start of the video and then jump back here and you will see it. So this is now round number, this was 1, 2, 3, 4. This is round number 4, and we will start it with chaining 1. And this will count as the first single crochet. So this round is now the single crochet round with some puffs. So single crochet is very simple. You have 1 loop on your hook and you go through the stitch you are operating at the moment. You do yarn over, pull it through so that you have 2, 1, 2. Then you do yarn over and pull it through again. And when we come to where we skipped last round, this is where we do the puff stitch. So we go again yarn over, and we have 3 double crochet here. So we will do this puff to the middle one. So it's the same one. 1, 2 and 3. And then we will take the next stitch, which again is behind the puff, because the puff takes more space than a basic crochet stitch. It is left here. So we will make 4 single crochet for the following stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then we have the corner. We will do 3 single crochet in the corner. 1, 2 and 3. And then we will do 4 single crochet the following stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now we're again at the point where we skipped last time, so we need a puff stitch here. And again to the middle one. And 4 single crochet. There's always 4 in between. 4 single crochet, then corner, 4 single crochet, then puff, 4 single crochet, then corner, and so on. So you see repetition and more yarn. And 1, 2 and 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and puff. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we do the puff again. Last puff of the whole thing. You're almost done. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And now it's not full 4 single crochet because we started already with 2 before we went to the puff stitch, so we need 2 more so we match. 1 and 2. Then I will just a little bit tighten here because it seems like I have extra when I don't. And then we will slip stitch this to the first chain we made while we started. And this is what you should have now at this point. So our star is now ready, and we will just go through the edges with single crochet, and that will be it. So round number 5 starts with chaining 1, and then we will just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we are in the corner stitch, which will have 3 single crochet in the same stitch. This whole round is just single crochet. Go here, next corner, make 3 single crochet in the same stitch, then here and here the same thing. And there is 11 stitches between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. 8, 9, 10, 11, and the 12th one is the corner again. So we make 1, 2, 3 single crochet, and then we do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the 12th one is the corner again. So we go 1, 2, and 3 single crochet, and one more full side. Someone is texting me. Corner. And then we need 3 more to close the round. We did 7. So 3 more. And now you can attach with the slip stitch as usual, as we've done so here. But what I like to do is a bit different because I like the looks of it. But I will cut the yarn. And I will, this is the last stitch we made, I will just pull it through. Then I will find the first stitch we did for the round. I will go through it like this. I will pull the yarn through, and then I will take the last stitch. Oh my god, I made a bit small. And I will go through it from back side like this, and then I will pull the yarn through. This way it will look just like a regular stitch. So there's no actually any, you can't really tell which side is the one that you started from. So it looks just like every other one. And if you are unsure if you got the stitches right, you can count what is between your corners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 should be what you have between corner stitches. It's ready. Ta-da! Let me know if you like it. I like it, but let me know if you do. And if you have any ideas, because I've done different variations of this. This is my favorite, but I've also done like a bigger one, which I scrapped because the holes are just too big to my liking. Could have some use. This just has one more round of the puff stitches, and then I make like a floral one where they are evenly distributed. more than like starry one. And if you want to see these, I can also make tutorials for these ones, especially this one. I like this one. I just don't know where to use it at this point. If you want to see tutorials for this one, I'm happy to do it. But this is absolutely my favorite so far. That's the end of the tutorial. We'll be back with the full cardigan tutorial we're doing with these as soon as I have more yarn and I'm ready with it. So until next time, thank you for joining. Remember to subscribe, like, bell notification, whatever, all of those shenanigans, and see you next time.